The price of excellence rarely arrives as pure profit. When a goalkeeper multiplies his market value sixfold in a single Premier League season, the instinct is to celebrate the appreciation. Yet the structure of the deal tells a different story. Every additional pound added to Robin Roefs' valuation does not belong solely to Sunderland A.F.C. It activates obligations written into last year's agreement. What looks like a bidding war between elite clubs is, in reality, a layered negotiation involving unseen stakeholders who anticipated this rise. Sunderland are no longer just receiving offers, they are managing a chain reaction created by success itself. The better Roefs performs, the more complex and costly the sale becomes, not only in sporting terms, but in financial outflow to previous beneficiaries. The structure of this valuation is as intriguing as it is misleading. A 23-year-old goalkeeper signed for £9 million now carries a price tag approaching £60 million. On paper, that represents a transformative margin, the kind capable of reshaping a club's future. But the financial obligations tied to the deal complicate the picture. Clauses that once appeared as minor concessions now act as automatic deductions. Solidarity payments, resale percentages, and training compensation all converge at the point of sale. The club holds a premium asset while knowing that part of its value is already allocated elsewhere. The question is no longer simply whether to sell, but whether the net return justifies the sporting cost of losing a cornerstone player. At the centre of this financial structure is Nek Nijmegen, the Eredivisie side that, according to Voetbal 4U, is monitoring developments with calculated interest. The detail is clear. 10% of any future profit is contractually owed. In a scenario where Roefs is sold for £60 million, the profit margin would sit near £51 million, directing roughly £5 million to NEC through the resale clause alone. Add solidarity payments exceeding £2.5 million, and the total financial return linked to this single player surpasses £16 million. What appears as Sunderland's record-breaking sale simultaneously becomes one of the most lucrative deals in NEC's history, highlighting how modern transfer structures distribute value far beyond the selling club. The effect on reinvestment is where the theory becomes reality. Remove the headline figure and the available capital begins to shrink under these obligations. The beneficiaries of Roefs' rise are multiple, but the immediate concern is what remains to reshape the squad. Selling at peak value maximizes theoretical return, yet it also removes stability in a critical position. Replacing that reliability is neither cheap nor guaranteed. The market will react to the inflow of funds, but it will also recognize the limitations attached to them. Every negotiation for replacement will be influenced by the perception that Sunderland have money, even if part of it has already been distributed elsewhere. The decision, therefore, is not purely financial, it is structural. Without identifying the next undervalued asset before completing the sale, the move risks becoming a cycle of spending rather than progression. This leaves a more difficult question hanging over Wearside. Is the goal to realise value at its peak, accepting that a portion of the return belongs elsewhere, or to retain a high-performing asset whose presence reduces uncertainty on the pitch? The opportunity cost is clear. Selling delivers immediate liquidity but weakens a key position. Holding preserves stability but delays the realisation of a historic profit. The financial structure ensures there is no perfect outcome, only trade-offs. For supporters, the question becomes which version of success matters more: the visible security of a goalkeeper anchoring the team, or the unseen reinvestment that could reshape the squad, even if part of that return was never entirely Sunderland's to keep.